Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. A lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard. Van Dijk. Rijkaard. Now it's Kubo. Knocks it into space. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Roberto Carlos. Bartasaghi. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Great vision. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Oh, super. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Bartasaghi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other.
And he's had a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
That's an imaginative pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Stood up well to him there. Kubo, looking for options for movement. Played in. That's an excellent interception. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries a shot! Yes, it's there! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Kubo receives it in a good position here. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And that is a little undercooked. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's Rivaldo! Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the drive. There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. And he can clear it away. Pass somewhat off target. Azar, over to the left. Ferdinand, spread it left. Donadoni, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Donadoni, and the pass is intercepted. Rivaldo, Cannavaro, Van Dijk, Ferdinand, passes coming off in quick succession here. Good read, needed to be. Valverde, neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Now it's Pelé, looking to... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Yes! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Xavi Alonso. And he's forced to go back. And it's Valverde. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Donadoni. He is Donadoni! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Liverpool have scored two quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Threads one in. Oh, important interception. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Opts for safety. Rijkaard. Rivaldo. Schlotterbeck gets over and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, cracking ball. There's the shot! He's got a goal! Back to within one! Interesting! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Rivaldo, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Thinks about it. Pele!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Nielsen, Xavi Alonso, Tchouaméni, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard. Khan deals with that, nice and simple. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Romero gets rid without sophistication. Donatoni. And he's had it nicked away. Azar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he plays one through. Alvarez gets into some space. Oh, this looks sharp. Rijkaard. Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. And we hit half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
And now,
Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Liverpool head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Here we go again. Tchouaméni, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Crosses it in. Oh, the clearance is short. And it's Gerrard. Azar.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gerrard. That has been slung wide. Played into space out wide. He gets big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Roberto Carlos. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. It's Roberto Carlos! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Nielsen. And it's Xavi Alonso. Tries to play it through. Pele. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cleared without complication. Danielson. That has not gone well. And here's Rivaldo. Rivaldo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Alvarez. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Danielson. Ferdinand. And he's running through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Roberto Carlos. Gerrard. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Passes short and sharp. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Back into the middle. Oh, that was vital. Valverde. Shot could be on. And that has been clubbed away. Ferdinand. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Great vision. Pele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Look at the space. Can he finish? It's in! Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes him what he is. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Roberto Carlos.
He's got away. Zico. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot!
18,
Off the bar!
Number 21, Kubo. Number 2, Zanetti.
And it's
Number
Rijkaard.
14, McAllister. Substitutions taking place.
Rijkaard. Oh, that's a chance! And that is doing no harm at all. deftly out wide. McAllister. And here's Zico. Aims beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Terrific header!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe. Raul. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Kane. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Camavinga with a definite foul there. Ferdinand. Now Van Dijk. Cannavaro. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Kane.
That's going in strongly.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Valverde. And he has been fouled there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Liverpool controlling the possession in this early phase. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. And this is Pele!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Gerrard. He is starved of space and time. Some really good ball movement. Valverde. Now it's Kane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Kane. He's had it taken off him.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Tries to pass it through. Messi. He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit...
He's having a shot! Ronaldo! Superb! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful.
Goes for a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Liverpool are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Very nearly half an hour gone here. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's another throw. Darren Fletcher can see things others simply cannot. Passes coming off in quick succession here, and it's Kubo. Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's
Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. A finish right from the top draw. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Stood up well to him there. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rijkaard. And he's worked it through. He has found the way through. Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's in a great position here. Oh, nice touch. Fletcher. Pele ploughing through the shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. An opportunist. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Liverpool have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And we're off again. Rijkaard. Darren Fletcher. This looks promising. He's and a chance! It's in! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's become a case of men against boys. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Darren Fletcher. Gerrard. That's rather hopeful. Cannavaro. And this is Kane. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Cannavaro.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Kubo, out towards the flank. Roberto Carlos, in towards the backs. He's got two. It's there. 3. He is flying. A vast presence, and there is no stopping him.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was big chance. Shot a goal. Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is...
Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Another one. This must be his personal high. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Darren Fletcher. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rivaldo. Darren Fletcher, played through into space. Kubo picks it up out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that's going up front in a hurry. Azar. Pedri. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rivaldo. Liverpool appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Roberto Carlos. And Darren Fletcher. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kvaratskhelia making good progress on the right-hand side. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Kvaratskhelia is onto this. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that's going to be a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper, and it's Azar. Azar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, that was vital. Liverpool so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Good running, strong and purposeful. Darren Fletcher. And it's Cannavaro. Rivaldo. Back to the keeper it goes. Alisson, the great organiser of defence. Kubo goes on a charge down the left. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Rivaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard. Played out to the left flank. And that's a... Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two.
Ekitike certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Kvaratskhelia is offering a right smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now it's Kubo. Ambitious ball here. Floated through. De Gea attempts a clearance. And he's forced to go back. Chooses to go crossfield. Kubo. Roberto Carlos. Just eases him off the ball. Roberto Carlos goes short. Roberto Carlos. And across. A header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
There will be 1 minute added time.
We are into overtime. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. This looks promising. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
From all local major stations.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's off and running. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Not the most accurate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Ferdinand gets a foot in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception. Rivaldo, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Now it's Pelé, spread out to the left. Looking for the run. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Not the most convincing of passes. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Rivaldo. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played back in. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 9, Pele. Number 15, Rivaldo. Coming on the field.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Isak.
Kubo.
Number 10, Mane.
Looking for options for movement.
Gerrard.
And the keeper takes decisive action. And that's been won straight back. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Van Dijk.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Gerrard. Darren Fletcher. And it's Mane. That's Gerrard. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Mane. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. No, that's been intercepted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Fletcher. That's a good ball out wide. Darren Fletcher delivers. Oh, well played.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Played out wide. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's made its way to him. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. He is through here. Isak! It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
21. Kubo.
Somewhat off target.
Coming on the field.
Vinicius
Number
Junior.
6, Thiago. Number 19. Donadoni.
I thought it was going to happen
Substitution
then.
in progress.
How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Donadoni looking to get on the end of this. He's got away. Oh, he's been caught on. And time is up. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short, and it's made its way to him. And it's Rijkaard. He's going for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? In towards the back stick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Best. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's gone backwards. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Forlan. Forlan! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, that's superb. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Roberto Carlos. He has found the way through. Cross into the box. Terrific header. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Owen, and this is Forlan. He's got away. Rijkaard. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. McAllister. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the defence just... There's the shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Rijkaard. And it's Belletti. It's run loose here. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now there's a fine ball. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Has a look and place it forward.
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Best. Roberto Carlos. Best, very much a man of this moment. He's got plenty of space out wide
Such
here.
good technique.
Roberto Carlos. And he's there to retrieve it. Back into the middle. Played back in. Back into the middle. Knocks it out wide. Played out wide. Fletcher. Now, can they get him away? Drives it in. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Best. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And this is Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. And he shoots! Real chance here. And it's Fletcher. Now it's Gerrard. Tries. Up he goes! There it is!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Shapes to shoot! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
That has... and there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Liverpool are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 2, Van Dijk.
The second half then, just getting going.
Coming on the field, number 7.
Van Dijk has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And the pass is into... It's fallen! And that's off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Roberto Carlos, played in with purpose. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Timber, who's trying to hit the front line here. Gerrard, looking for the run. McAllister proves too strong. Rijkaard. Wirtz. Will play for Owen. Forlan. Wirtz. Big header! Oh, taken with style! And the comeback!
Smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Oh, what a climb! Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Timber. Mbappe, he's herring after that one. Out for a throw. Saliba goes back to front. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
For this match was 52,820.
60 minutes played. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Owen. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that's been won straight back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Owen. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Substitution in progress.
He'll fancy himself from here.
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was...
Fallen! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Wirtz, who does have an assist to his name. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Zico, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Owen, nicely shaped ball, and he's picked out the run. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
So their fourth corner of the game. Into the last quarter of an hour.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That ball looks a good one. Thinks about the shot. Chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Substitution.
Liverpool can make their change now with a break in play. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to...
Can he finish? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he's managed... Can he finish? Oh, crossbar! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Forwards and with intent. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And here's Forlan. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Desperate defending required here. Forlan with the short one. And here's Forlan. Rijkaard! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Al Nassr take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Well, there's the clearance.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Owen. Number 9.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Mbappe.
Liverpool
Coming
could
on
have
the
here
field,
their final
number
chance.
21, Frenkie de Jong.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Number 20, Rafinha. 6 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicked it back promptly. De Jong. And it's Belletti. Looking for options for movement. That's been cut out, well played. Cannavaro. That's a lovely, neat pass. Good ball, good take. He's found a way through. No, that's been intercepted. That's a good run down the left. Tries to pass it through. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Climbs up big! Oh, terrific! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I feel I must single out Carlos Tevez. He may be on...
And Tevez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Tevez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Premio with the corner, there first. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, that's clever. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Darren Fletcher. Donatoni tries to play it through. Barella. Chance here to counter. Looking for a runner. Well, that's been cut out, well played. That has not gone well. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Seedorf. Vieira. Knocks it out wide. Oh, well played. De Bruyne! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Donatoni. He's in a great position here, and this is Pele. Vieira. Premio do have a chance to counter here. And here's Tevez. Stood up well to him there. Liverpool so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Costa Curta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Seedorf. Pass is just off target. Premio applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Barella, there he goes, motoring forward. Ferdinand gets good distance on it. Donatoni. Showing great feet there. Lovely feet. Donatoni. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Fletcher. Adriano gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. A probing pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they've got it again. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! The breakthrough strike! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's in plenty of space here. It'll be a throw-in. That's very neat. In again. And the finish! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Darren Fletcher threads one in, and he plays one through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Substituição.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. De Bruyne! De Bruyne! Is there nothing he cannot do? He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Firmino go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Gremio have their second corner now.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Cannavaro. And Darren Fletcher. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Short changes him with that pass. Royce is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. That's a cute ball. Chips it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Rijkaard. Gremio are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when...
Decent chance! They've scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the lead now is 2. Well, a big chance! That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. And the counter is on. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. De Bruyne. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substituição no time do Grêmio.
Grêmio have their third corner. They've played it short.
Substituído pelo jogador.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now.
Substituição em andamento.
Not the most accurate pass. Barella can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Royce. Brahim Diaz. Oh, he's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice looking ball. Marquez makes the interception. Royce. Cannavaro. Now it's Isak. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tevez gets into some space. Looking to play him in. Hit into the middle. Now it's Pele. That's been slipped through. And it's Diaz. And it's made its way to it. Tevez! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it. Well,
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So it's away we go then. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is. It goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Kubo. And he was quick to react. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Couldn't squeeze it through. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. Pass somewhat off target. Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Happy with that challenge, but the referee... Real chance! And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he cuts out the supply, and it's Gerrard. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the pass is intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Kubo. Oh, that's fabulous. Kubo. Threads one in. Roberto Carlos. Nicely shaped cross. Mignon deals with that nice and simple. Zanetti. Stood up well to him there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. So we're still where we started right now.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's managed to get free. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Roberto Carlos. And it's Gerrard. Cristiano Ronaldo touches it back. Dani Olmo. And that is a little undercooked. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Yamal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Tries a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And it's been taken short. Lovely feet. Played in by Gerrard. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Good ball. He's having a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Corner number 2 then. Really well manoeuvred. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pinches it off him. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Looking to play him in. Not the most accurate pass. Kunde. Oh, they could be caught out here. He is judged, surely! There it is! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And he's been shifted off it. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is... Big chance! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Kubo gets into some space. Showing good feet. Rijkaard. Darren Fletcher plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's played... Up he goes! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Superb timing to generate that power. Threw a really strong neck behind it. And he gave the keeper little opportunity.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Liverpool are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And the action is back underway. Rijkaard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's good running with the ball. Oh, good take. Chance for a shot! And it's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He has found a way through. And this face-to-face with the chance! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. And this is Del Piero! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Messi. And it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Plenty. And he shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Del Piero did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk. Darren Fletcher turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Fletcher. Mane. It's out for a goal kick. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Mane. Thuram. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Liverpool are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Picked out brilliantly. Mane ploughing through the middle. Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And Del Piero!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Del Piero. Pedri,
such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Del Piero. Rivaldo, quietly revving up. It's a pretty loose pass. Pedri. 15 minutes till half-time. Darren Fletcher. Roberto Carlos. Looking to go deep.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Bergomi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Roberto Carlos.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's...
Del Piero! Del Piero! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Belgium are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kubo. Now it's Mane. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Chouameni. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Looking to play him in. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
The stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club.
And the second
or any
half
other
gets
paid
underway.
parking facilities in the area.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's through here. Ronaldo has it in a wide position. It is a corner. This is their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No, that's been intercepted. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Can he spark a counter here? And it's Rivaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution for Belgium, number 24, Gullit.
Eyeball to eyeball
Number
with the
5,
goalkeeper.
Hadrian, number 30.
And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. It's a promising position. Ronaldinho plays it in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Bonatoni. And Rivaldo. Ambitious ball here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in a great position here. And this is Zico. Brilliantly cut out.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Donatoni.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. Played it. There's the header! And yes, it's there! Do not write them off. Back they come. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that. It's Ronaldinho! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And he's managed to get free. Rivaldo threads one in. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substitution for Belgium, number 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is number 20, Rijkaard. Substitution in progress.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Liverpool have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And he's intervened well there. Neymar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ronaldinho. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Can he finish? Goal, Belgium! And they get themselves in front. That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Belgium take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. The final seconds now. And it's Rivaldo. Foot in. Oh, it's come loose. He has found the way through. Neymar. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk cuts it out. Thiago. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And that's it. Liverpool were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. But in welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, oh, what a mistake! Chance for a shot! Oh, would you believe it? They willed it, and it happened!
And we come to you now with a quick
Terrible
request for
error.
support.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro.